Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Crickbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
To an extent, I guess. Probably even more so when you're travelling from a bubble at a World Cup. But we knew the rules when we signed up to come. So there's no point holding on to those frustrations or anything. I think it's been done now. We've done our quarantine period. We're here in Brisbane with the rest of the squad. And bar the weather, we'd be taking full part in a game today. So I'd like to focus more on that kind of stuff. And again, I think it's really important moving into an Ashes series, whichever side it is or individual, the better you can deal with the off-field distractions and frustrations. I see that as being a huge part of the series, whichever side can deal with that the best. I think the side that benefits will do exactly what I just mentioned in the previous question. It'll be the side that doesn't take an issue with it. It'll be the side that makes the most of every opportunity they've had to practice. The team that doesn't worry about it. I don't see the point of worrying about trying to become a weatherman and predict the weather or change the weather or change quarantines or what's happened. What's happened's happened. We're here. It's nearly the start of December, and we're about a week away from the first Ashes test. So that's very exciting, and that gives people a lot of energy as well. And like you say, whichever side can handle that sort of stuff the best. The first test of any series is incredibly important. So I don't think any team should be using that as excuses. We all know it's not been perfect, but you can still turn up on that day and play really well and play a great test match. That excitement really builds today. Certainly 5 of us have been in the Gold Coast sort of away from the main group. So today it's great to see those faces as we arrived at the hotel and feel like an Ashes squad. Can all get back together, we'll start practicing together. And as you say, it's in a way it's quite surreal that there's a match starting in nearly a week's time. So I'm sure everyone involved in the game of cricket is really excited by that prospect, to see some action on the field, start talking about people's performances, teams' performances, and seeing a great battle at the Gabba. I think I have to. I think, like you say, I've not played a red ball game out here, bar some Lions cricket, a number of years ago. But I've been to Australia quite a few times and played ODIs, T20s, and the Big Bash as well. So familiarity with some conditions there is obviously something I can dip into and sort of hopefully not be surprised by. But I think the challenge always as a player is to adapt to any condition that's in front of you and adapt quickly. So of course the practice, when you can practice, is incredibly important for that. When you first sort of 5-10 balls are vital as a player to understanding the conditions in front of you and playing accordingly. But I certainly will try and dip into that experience. And early 30s now, so I've played a bit of cricket and hopefully know what to expect. Adam Gilchrist sort of ruined it for everyone, didn't he, really? So you've got to be brilliant at both. But certainly I think you feel the pressure as a wicketkeeper knowing you're the only wicketkeeper on the team. So that position, of course, is incredibly vital. So trying to take every chance that comes your way. You're the only guy with the gloves on. So I think that certainly as an individual, I feel that probably try and lean sometimes with my practice more towards the wicket keeping as well, just because everyone's going to bat, that. So you're desperate as the one guy with the gloves on to make sure you perform to the best of your abilities for the team. So but again, it's like I said, this day and age, and since Gilchrist sort of tipped it upside down for everyone, you've got to be brilliant at both. But I'm confident with our team with whichever colour the ball is. I think I've never played a pink ball test, I don't think, but so I know, having watched the game at Adelaide, it's a great occasion, and if there's one place in the world where sort of day-night test match cricket sort of seems to work, it looks like it's Australia the best, I'd say. So I'm only saying that as from a sort of spectator's point of view. But again, it would just make for an incredibly unique Ashes series again. I think it's already unique. It's already different. I think the traditionalists would love it to be probably 5 Red Bull games. But if that had to happen, or that was what was in the best interest of the games and everything going ahead and running smoothly, then you'd have to be open to it. But that's only my individual opinion.